Life is precious, and we all have the opportunity of living it to the fullest. Unfortunately, so few of us know how to manage it all. How do we account for our opportunities? How do we account for our time? How do we account for our relationships, health, spirituality, homes, finances, influence, and careers? How do we account for the one life we have to live? I am so glad you asked. In this program, you will find answers to all of these questions and more. Welcome to the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore.
What's happening, everybody? Happy September. Today is September 1, 2023. What an awesome and incredible day it is. It's a Friday. Man, and today, what are we talking about, man? We're going to talk about money, the money mind adventure. Yes, that's right. Money is a mind adventure. And let's just have a quick conversation about the money mind adventure. As I was walking today, doing my 10,000 steps, I still have about 2,000 steps to finish. I got started a little bit late, and I decided to just listen to the wind. I decided to just allow nature to talk to me. And, as I'm walking and nature's talking and I'm listening, and I realized that I'm a part of nature. I'm a part of the nature. Think about this. When God created the heavens and the earth, and then he did all the work, and then he brought man, what was man's job? What was man's job? No, it had nothing to do with money. But man's job was to rule over everything, the fish, the birds. I'm talking about the ground, like everything that God created, that was man's job to rule over it. And so when you think about it, man's job, look, when he saw a cat, hey, that's a cat. Hey, that's a lion. Hey, that's a bear. Hey, that's a snake. Hey, that's a chimpanzee. That's a monkey. Like man is literally dominating over everything. And it's telling everything what to do. It's like, hey, this is your name and this is what you got to do. Like, so man is in control. Now, yesterday, it's interesting. When I was on my walk, I saw something weird happen. Like this, I've seen this happen before, where how birds are. Birds would just jump out and start flying. There was these two birds, and they both flew out. One got out faster. The other one came out a little slow, but a car was coming. And as the bird was trying to get up to get right up in the air, the car clipped him. And so it looked literally, it was like a plane crash. It was like, and so he crashed on the other, luckily not in the middle of the street, but on the other side of the street. And it's on the ground. Now I'm walking, so I'm like, man, I'm like, did the bird die? And the bird didn't die. So when I finally got back around there, I saw the bird. The bird now wasn't laying down. The bird was sitting up, looking around, but the bird wasn't flying. And then normally you get close to a bird. What the bird gonna do? Fly away. So I got really close to the bird. Bird didn't move. The bird's just looking at me like, yo, dude, can you help a brother out? Did you see what happened to me? I'm getting to the money mind in a second. It's a venture. And the bird's looking at me, can't you do something, man? I'm not feeling so well. Now, I'm probably not the type to just pick up a bird and rub him down. I didn't do it. But I looked at the bird and I realized, I says, man, that bird knew that I could probably help it. And when God created us, he created us, right, to dominate everything, to literally be in control. So when we think about money, like money, why wouldn't it be an adventure? Why does something like a resource has to be a struggle? Why does something like a resource has to be a problem for many humans, when many humans have a brain and many humans have a mind and many humans were created to dominate? Why is that? Well, we can't get into all of the nuances of the whys, but today let's look at this adventure, and let's look at how money is an adventure when we start from the right place. Today is September 1, and not today, but yesterday when I woke up and I started my day early and I decided I'm going to do things different, I'm also doing things different just from the perspective of, you know what, God's given you and me. He's given us unique abilities and skills. Why not just use it? I was talking to one of, our coaching students, and I was just like, you, you got it all already. You have enough to literally create exactly what you want. You have enough, right? To be able to do the things that you want to do. You have enough. Like, do you believe that? Now, here's where the belief comes in. There's a word that I'm going to use, and hopefully you understand it. It's called perception. The word is perception. And perception, I'm not going to look it up, but I'm going to just tell you what I know about this word perception. Perception is how you see things. And so if money's not an adventure for me, if I'm having issues with money, then it's probably the perception that I have of money. So think about it. My perception of money is off. So to get more of it, I may wind up using the wrong perception. It's kind of like everyone was given a perception of money. Okay, the only way to get money, you got to work really hard. You got to get a job, and you're gonna work for a long time. You're probably not. You can't get rich. That's just for the rich people. But you're not rich, and you should just basically just get enough just to pay what you need, pay the stuff that you have to pay, and maybe get a little bit more, just maybe do a little bit more, but you're not going to get rich. You're not going to have a lot of it. So just get that out of your mind. Like, we were all given that installation. Everybody had that installed. How do I know that? I'm you. It was installed. I went to the same schools, right? I went to the same churches, and what's interesting, I says, man, couldn't churches have created programs to help people? They could have. But why didn't they? Man, I get into why. I'll just say I don't know, because at the end of the day, I don't run a church. That's not my job. So if I don't run a church, I'm not going to go into why. I'm just going to go into what did God give me? So we're talking about the money adventure. And so think about the adventure you would have if you had as much money as you ever wanted. I want you to think about this today. If you had as much money as you ever wanted, not needed, wanted. I'm talking about impulse buys, impulse travel, like you could do whatever you feel like it, whenever you feel like it. Impulse. I just want to, come on, impulse, right? What would you do? Think about this. What would you do? You would literally do whatever you want. Like, oh man, okay, this person needs something. Oh, that person needs something. Oh, I can go here. I can do this. I can buy this. I can have this. I can build this. I can do all that. I can create this, and I don't have to like worry and wonder. It's like, because I have as much as I'll ever want. It's an adventure. And so when we think about money, we have to think about money in the same realm as something. This is going to mess you up. Air. The same realm as air. Same realm as air. Where does air come from? It's just here. It's just got so much air. Just got so much air, man. The air is here. No one's worrying about air. No one's wondering, do I have enough air today? Am I going to be able to breathe all the air that I want today? We're not even thinking about all the air that we need. I just wake up, I start breathing. It's not until one day, my lung, I can't breathe, right? It's not until one day we look up and we say, why can't I breathe? And then we die. But today, when you breathe, just like when I was on my walk today and I'm just breathing the fresh air, just one of the most beautiful days. It's September, and it's weird how like next week is supposed to be in the 90s. But today, I mean, I think it was in the 60s. Like high, I think it's like, man, what was it? It was in the 50s this morning. But it was in the 60s, mid 60s while I was walking. So it's beautiful, sunny, clear day. All the air I need, all the air I want. I can breathe as much of it as possible. And I'm out walking and I'm not even thinking about where it's coming from. But yet, when we talk money, all of a sudden it gets scarce. It gets, oh no, there's no way this is going to happen. Why wouldn't we just say, you know what? This is an adventure. Money is an adventure into doing things for people. Money is an adventure to creating things that help people. Money is an adventure to have things that I want to have. Money is an adventure to leave for my family. Money is an adventure to pretty much use so that other initiatives can happen. Money is initiative to invest in more things. Money is initiative to literally multiply and to keep multiplying and to keep multiplying over and over. Money is an initiative that should make us all say, wow, I can do that. I can literally take something from within my mind and create something, like toilet paper, like a cup, like a cup of coffee, my son Jacob makes these great Cinnabons. He could take these Cinnabons, sell them to people because they like them and they love them and they want to eat them, and just get as much as I want based on what I want to put out. See, because we get money. I think Jim Rohn said this. We get money in the proportion of what we give in the marketplace. That's how we get it. So think about this. If I don't give anything, or if I give a limited supply, or if I'm always being stingy with it, then can I get as much as I want? Can I have that abundance? You may get some, but at some point it'll get stingy back. So this money mind adventure is literally a shift. It's a shift. It's September. We're shifting into a new phase of the year. We didn't quite hit the fourth quarter yet, but you know what? I feel like this is the fourth quarter of 2023. And on today, 2023, I'm going to make a bold declaration that I'm the master of all money, right? That is within my realm of the things that I can do. So when I say I'm a master of it, that means that when it comes to tax strategy, when it comes to strategic accounting, when it comes to coaching business owners and coaching, accountants, I'm the master of this. I create the most amazing programs. I help people find hidden money. I text one of my clients. I said, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we need your help. Okay, no problem right now. But here's the thing. I'll be able to find hidden money that you can't find. And imagine that, finding hidden money. Oh, but I was looking at it. Well, I see it different because I'm a master of this. See, once we make the bold declaration, then the adventure starts. I can just make bold declarations. I'm just excited about creating today. Literally, I'm not going to tell you what I'm creating, but I'm excited about creating because when I create something of value, then I'm sowing my money seeds. I'm creating it. I'm creating a way for money to say yes and say, oh, or here's the thing. Here's how you create. And this is the last thing I'm going to tell you. This is how you truly create. And I was doing it on my walk. We have to deposit thoughts. We have to deposit thoughts into our subconscious. Now, here's what happens. Your conscious mind, I hope this doesn't go too deep for many of you. The conscious mind is the part of the mind that can reason. The subconscious mind cannot reason. That's why you can trick your subconscious mind into doing things that it doesn't know. It doesn't know that it should or should not do, but you can trick it into doing the things that you want, but it can also do the things that you don't want based on how it knows you feel about something. So your conscious mind has a way of reasoning. And a lot of times when we come up with ideas, we want to do something. Your conscious mind will say, well, you can't do that. Your conscious mind will actually, since you don't know how to do it, then you probably can't do it. This is your conscious mind. So your conscious mind will actually create a situation where you would then wind up agreeing with it. And then your subconscious mind just says, oh, that's what we're doing. We're not doing anything. So if we take our first, we got to take our conscious, because it all starts in the conscious, right? We deposit the thoughts into our conscious mind. And then we tell the conscious mind to shut the heck up. You can even curse them out if you want. Shut you know what I'm saying? Shut the heck up. Like shut your mouth. I don't want to hear your stuff. Well, how are we gonna do it? I don't care. You need to be quiet. I ain't talking to you right now. Because what you're doing is you want to get it. You want to get it into your subconscious. Now, here's another thing that I'm gonna leave you with. The last thing you do at night. I got to get better at this. The last thing you do before you go to sleep, you should be depositing what you want into your subconscious mind. Guys, a lot of times we deposit the wrong things at the end of the day. And then when we wake up, we're wondering why the day doesn't change because of how we deposit in the night before. And I've got to get better at this. I have to get really more intentional about what I deposit just before I go to sleep. I caught something today. I says, I've been carrying a thought that's really not serving me. And it's been like a feedback loop. And I found it this morning. I says, okay, I'm going to change that. Here's the thing. We change it from the conscious. We put it in the subconscious. And then we have to through our will, we're going to have to tell. It's kind of like controlling your body. You got to control your body. Me and Jenny was just talking about this. You have to control your body. You have to tell your body what it is going to do for you, not it telling you what it's going to do. So the money mind adventure literally is just taking control over the conscious mind, right? Depositing into the subconscious and through our will and through our perceptions to literally constantly keep ourselves in a state of, and I didn't mention this yet, in the state of thanks, in the state of thanksgiving and happiness and joy for all the things that we see through our perceptions. Because here's the thing, the conscious mind does not know what is real or what is true. So when we place something in there, when we can get our feelings right around it with this money, the adventure will start. And all of a sudden, you'll see a change. So that's what I'm working on this month. I'm just letting you know that's what I'm working on. Maybe we'll talk more about money the rest of the month, but that's what I'm working on this month. It's an adventure. Let's have an adventure with money this month in our minds, guys. So I appreciate you for joining me for this episode of the Account for Your Life podcast. I'm Jay Moore, the Healthy Accountant, helping you to account for your life. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Thanks for joining us, listening friends. We are so glad you invested this time with us. Always remember, you only have one life to live, so live it to the fullest. This has been the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the Healthy Accountant himself, Jay Moore. Until next time, make it a great day.